Hi all, it's currently 23:26 on the 18th of the 10th, 2025. Whoa. I'm at my desk right now because I was just playing some games. I was playing, sorry, just look at my hair, oh my god. I'll explain that in a moment. I was just talking, I was playing some games. I was playing Hearthstone, then Minecraft, and then my sister came in, was talking to me. She actually, earlier on, she dropped in the Lindor, not sponsored double chocolate indoor, and then she also, because she couldn't finish them, she dropped in some big hoops, hoops, hula hoops, whatever they're called. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. I still have to have dinner. I'm gonna have that in a bit after I do this vlog. After I get this ready, I flicked my hand there because I was like, oh yeah, after I do my vlog, but it's like it's the one with holding the camera, so it's not. I apologize for that, but yeah, no, today's been sort of a day. I was out with my mates last night. It was fun. We were hanging out, just one of them was he was in his kitchen the entire time, just recording himself, just doing funny stuff, So we put on, but he would like he would put on like different costumes, and then he'd come out, and it's like this silly. And then we opened up the YouTube app on Discord, and we just watched a bunch of funny videos, which was nice, it was refreshing, And it's like not every you don't always need to be doing like or playing games or something like that, It was nice to just sort of hang out and chill and just sort of mess about. Um I did that, went to sleep. I don't know what time I went to sleep at, maybe five AM. Oh no, not even 5 a.m. Sorry, I woke up at 5 a.m. I went to sleep before that. I think I went to sleep around 2. Because I was just like, right, I got ahead, I'm gonna go, yada yada yada. Went to sleep, woke up around 5, and I was like, right, you know what? I'm just gonna get up. What I did was I opened the curtain, and I had my light off, and I basically played games in the dark for like a couple hours. It was actually quite relaxing, like just complete dark. There was a couple of flash of light. Like what they say about video games, that you should always play in a well lit room, so that if there is a flash of light, uh, you don't get agitated from it, for example, if you have like, it's like turning on a flashlight in a dark room, and but it's like on your face, like you actually flash yourself with a light, stuff like that, is like that's the main reason. And because in some games it can be quite unpredictable, and I always recommend, don't play in the dark, so I was playing, but I was playing in the dark, but it wasn't like it was a little bit dark, but it was nice having this eventually having seen the light in my curtains eventually, like, oh my, I had light from the window eventually pouring in, I was playing games, and then got up, had breakfast, which was noodles. So I had those like Coca noodles. I had to always have 2 packets of those. But I actually got lucky. It's the first time I've ever seen this. I had 2 curry sachets in one of them, so I had 3 curry sachets total. That was lovely, actually. It's really nice. Um, but then went to sleep around 10 or 11, probably close to 10, and I woke up around half 6 or 7 p.m. That's why my hair is like this, because I was asleep for so long. So yeah, that was whoops. I'm awake now. I'm about to go eat dinner. I'm probably going to try and get some more sleep. Try is the main word, But no, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm kind of a bit nervous about trying to get some sleep, but I know I need to. I know if I can just get some rest, if I can just lie down and just rest, that's an important thing. So that'll be nice. Try to get some rest. We're gonna have. I think the. I think what Dad came to me and said, "Oh, do you want to?" And I always say either now or later. If I say if for example I'm in the middle of a game, I might say it later, and I'll go and I'll eat it. Later I'll reheat it. And so he offered. Oh, he said he offered. The options was either meatballs or Kiev, chicken Kiev. I was like, oh, I'm kind of leaning towards the Kiev, but then he mentioned it's the same Kiev where a couple days ago, it was the same Kiev as a couple days ago, which has some bones in it. and I hate anything like that. Um, like, you know the way some people might get like what's the word? Some people might get what's it, like chicken ribs, or like they might, or they'll eat it off the bone, like they'll eat around the bone. I can't. I hate that. I can't. I'm very much like, for one, if I have a plate of food and I don't empty it, I feel bad. So I always try to empty my plate. And for one, if there's bones or anything left on it, I'm like, ugh, it looks bad. But also, I hate having messy hands. I hate like I always before I go near my desk, before I go near my keyboard or mouse, I always wash my hands. Always wash my hands. I have my own towel here that I wash my hands with. Because I like to keep things as clean as I can. Now, of course, there are some times where I would have to, click stuff or press buttons, or let my parents come in and type something or whatever. Of course, there are exceptions, but I always try my best to like keep my stuff clean. In a way, I'm very like anal about it. I'm very like, everything needs to be clean. I'm very artistic in that sense. Everything has a place, and things need to be clean. But no, when it comes to like food like that, I hate having like, I always eat everything with a knife and fork, or even just a fork. Pizza, I'll eat it with a fork. That's the level of like what we're talking about. So it's like, if we go to a restaurant and my dad might order like chicken wings, and he'll have like the entire like plate of chicken wings, and he'll be eating them with both hands, and he'll have the water they can dip his hands in and clean his hands. I can't. I hate that. I hate that. I couldn't do that. I'm glad he enjoys them, but I obviously I say I can't. I could if I really wanted to, but no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't subject myself to that. I'd rather not. Um, but and that's why I'm very like sort of almost a clean freak. I'm very like everything has a place. Even when I walk in to the house, I'm like, if I'm out at all, when I come in, one of the first things I do is wash my hands. Because it's very much like inside is inside, outside is outside. Don't want to bring outside inside, stuff like that. I'm very much of a clean freak like that, which is kind of ironic when it comes with the hemorrhoids and stuff, because they're not even It's not the unclean. They come from. It's almost like they come from trying to be too clean. Because I always would try to like, TMI warning. I always try to get everything out as much as I could. So it's almost like I put too much pressure in there, and that's why it's like this. And so whatever, so people know TMI warning is over. But um, it's almost like, if I'm being trying to be too clean, um, well, you know, well. Well, I say well, and I'm sort of eating my words now, aren't I? um, so last thing I was to talk about before I go and eat. I had a little package today. Much. Ignore the Paco stuff. That's something when I also the Dr. Pepper. The Paco is when I was out yesterday, a friend gave me a jersey, which is cool. It's like extra large or whatever. I'll wear that. That's nice. The Amazon, not a PC. It's the graphics card from my new PC. I flipped it over so I couldn't see any details. I'm not gonna like hold it and turn it or everything like that, but no. Finally have it. The graphics card now. The actual PC itself is, I believe, it's in transit. Let me check something. I'm not going to show you this, but sorry, let me make sure. Order dispatched. What's this? Where is it? My orders. Status order dispatched. Production time 5 working days. I believe. Is that yeah, so I should have it in 5 days. I think. I don't know. That's what it says. So 5 days, that's the 23rd, so that'll be next Thursday. So maybe I'll have it by next Thursday. That'd be exciting. Because the graphics card came early, it wasn't due until Monday. Monday's when it said it would come in. So yeah, estimated delivery the 20th. So that's surprising, but sure, look. We take that. We take those. Oh my god, I've got sleep in it. Ah. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go eat. I'm excited to finally have that card, and one step closer. One step at a time. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you all so very much for watching. It means the world to me. I hope you're all doing wonderfully, and I'll see you all next time.